Hey folks, how are we doing today? It's Andrew down here at C. Harper Honda, and behind me for 2024, there's an all new trim level for the CR-V. Let's take a look at the Sport L. And here it is, the all-new Sport L trim level for 2024. Now, this is positioned in a few different spots in the 24 CR-V model lineup. Of course, on the hybrid-only Sport models, it sits between the Sport and the Sport Touring. Throughout the rest of the lineup, the Sport L model will sit right above the EXL. Now, with that model, of course, we do get our Sport styling. So up front, all of our trim pieces, which would be chrome in the gas models, are gloss blackened out here. We have this kind of unique styling element below, also in gloss black. However, if you do get the Sport Touring, that will be painted silver. Now, of course, with that, we have these beautiful 18-inch gloss black painted alloy wheels. This is shared between the Sport and the Sport L models. A little bit larger one if you do decide to go Sport Touring. Some other exterior accents you get with this model are our gloss black exterior mirrors with our power turn signal, blind spot monitoring, of course, and these are even heated, which is great if you live in a cold climate state. And of course, up top, we have our gloss black roof rails on this model. You can get crossbars as a Honda accessory added if you want a little more cargo capability there. And finally, coming around to the rear of this 2024 Honda CR-V, the Sport L model gets us a little more of aggressive styling with these dual rectangular exhaust finishers here, with this kind of lower fascia down here, and our blacked out Sport model. Now, while we are back here, let's talk about some of the options you get exclusively with the Sport L trim level over, say, the Sport model. First up, of course, is our powered rear view hatch on this vehicle, which is really nice, making it super easy to get into the rear cargo area. It is programmable height and real easy to open and close. Either hit that button to close it or your key fob, makes it real nice and easy. Now with that, we also have the addition of rear and front parking sensors on this Sport L model for 2024. Super great, I love this safety feature. As you can see, it represented by these little circular dots up front and out rear. Makes it really easy to park. It'll give you a sort of a audible tone and a visualization cue on the touchscreen radio to show that you're getting close to an object, another vehicle, so forth and so forth. Now, taking a peek at the inside of the Sport L model, let's show you what you get with this new trim level. Starting up front, of course, with the L, we like to think it means leather. They never confirmed or denied that, but you get these leather seats with this model, of course, with our orange accent stitching. Looks really good. And with that, we do have our leather wrapped steering wheel as well with more orange accent stitching. It's not heated in this model, however, though, so you will want to step up to the Sport Touring trim level if you want a heated steering wheel. Now, however, these seats are powered on both sides. We have our 10-way driver's power seat and our 4-way powered passenger seat. However, our driver's seat also gets 2-position memory seats, which is super nice if you're switching between drivers in your household to make it real nice and easy to get into your different driving positions. Of course, all of the Sport trim levels do come with a powered sunroof up top, so that's really nice to open up some extra light and fresh air in. And of course, we have the rest of our newly redesigned interior for the Honda CR-V. Now, the Sport L model does get you a little bit larger infotainment screen versus the Sport. So we have our 9-inch infotainment display here with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And speaking of wireless, we also have our wireless phone charger here. So you can have a completely wireless experience with this Sport L model. Now with that, of course, we do still have our dual zone climate control here with 3-stage heated seats. Really nice and simple to use. And finally, taking a look at the rear seats on this Sport L model for the 2024 CR-V, well, not much is too changed back here. Of course, we do still have our beautiful perforated leather with the orange accent stitching. These are 60/40 folding rear seats if you need a little more additional cargo room. Super easy to fold them down and recline them if you want to get comfortable in the back of your CR-V. As you can see that nice recline there. Of course, we also have our rear HVAC vents and 2 USB-C charging outlets. Now, just like the other Sport models in the Honda CR-V lineup, this is a hybrid powered vehicle. So we have a 204 horsepower total combined output rating, and we get really good fuel economy with this CR-V hybrid. 34 miles per gallon city, 40 miles per gallon highway, leading to a 37 miles per gallon rating with this all-wheel drive model. Now, I've talked a lot about where the CR-V falls in the model lineup right now. Let's talk about pricing. This model starts at $37,850. Our sole option on this vehicle is the additional upcharge for the urban gray pearl color, leading us to a price of $39,600. So I think that's a pretty fair price for all of the upgrades you get on the 2024 Honda CR-V Sport L. Drop a comment below and let me know if you agree. I think it's a good mix for those who might want a few extra options, some leather, and of course above the Sport model, but don't want to go all the way up to the Sport Touring. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe as we try to grow our YouTube channel. And of course, if you have any questions about the 2024 Honda CR-V or the rest of the Honda model lineup, drop a comment below. Check us out online, charperhonda.com.